Fans of the legendary comedian Katt Williams were left stunned and horrified as a shocking incident unfolded during his recent live show, in a turn of events that no one could have predicted. The beloved entertainer found himself the victim of a brutal attack, leaving him rushed to the hospital in an emergency situation. As the details of this harrowing incident continue to unfold, we're here to bring you an exclusive, in-depth look at what exactly happened that fateful night. From the lead up to the attack, to the aftermath, and Katt Williams' current condition. This is a story that is sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. So, if you're ready to delve into the heart-pounding details of this unbelievable event, make sure to stick around until the very end. You won't want to miss a single moment of this captivating and breathtaking account. Let's get started. It was supposed to be a night of laughter, joy, and pure entertainment as Katt Williams took the stage for his highly anticipated live show. Fans had been eagerly awaiting this moment, ready to bask in the comedic genius of one of the industry's most beloved performers. Little did they know, the events that were about to unfold would leave them shaken to the core. The show had started off smoothly, with Katt Williams effortlessly captivating the audience with his signature wit and impeccable timing. The crowd was in the palm of his hand, erupting in laughter and applause at every punchline. It was shaping up to be a truly unforgettable evening. However, the tranquility of the night was about to be shattered in the most horrific way imaginable. As Katt Williams continued to entertain the crowd, a disturbance began to unfold in the upper levels of the venue. Eyewitnesses reported seeing a group of individuals engaged in a heated altercation, their voices rising above the laughter and applause. Sensing the tension in the air, Katt Williams paused his performance, his brow furrowed with concern. He scanned the audience, trying to pinpoint the source of the commotion, but before he could react, the situation escalated rapidly. Suddenly, the group of individuals involved in the altercation spilled onto the stage, their fists flying and bodies colliding in a violent display of chaos. Katt Williams, caught off guard, found himself in the middle of the melee, unable to escape the onslaught of blows raining down upon him. The audience watched in stunned silence as their beloved comedian was brutally attacked, his cries for help drowned out by the deafening sounds of the brawl. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare, one that no one in attendance could have ever imagined witnessing. As the attack continued to unfold, the venue's security team rushed to intervene, desperately trying to separate the combatants and restore order. But the damage had already been done, and Katt Williams lay on the stage, motionless and in dire need of medical attention. Paramedics were immediately summoned, and within minutes they were on the scene, tending to the injured comedian. The audience, still reeling from the shock of what they had just witnessed, watched in a state of disbelief as Katt Williams was carefully loaded onto a stretcher and rushed to a nearby hospital. The details of his injuries were initially kept under wraps as the medical team worked tirelessly to stabilize his condition. But as the news of the attack began to spread, the public's concern for Katt Williams' well-being grew exponentially. As the dust settled and the chaos subsided, the authorities sprang into action, launching a full-scale investigation into the incident. They scoured the venue, collecting evidence and interviewing eyewitnesses in an effort to piece together exactly what had transpired. The initial reports painted a harrowing picture. Apparently, the altercation had started between a group of audience members, with tensions escalating to the point of physical violence. And somehow, Katt Williams had found himself caught in the crossfire, becoming the unfortunate victim of the brutal attack. But, as the investigation progressed, the details began to paint an even more complex and disturbing picture. It soon became clear that the attack on Katt Williams was not a random act of violence, but rather a targeted and premeditated assault. As the investigation delved deeper, a series of shocking revelations began to emerge. It was discovered that the group of individuals involved in the attack were not just random audience members, but rather a well-organized group with a sinister agenda. According to the authorities, the attackers had specifically targeted Katt Williams with the intention of causing him serious harm. The motive behind the attack remained unclear, but the level of coordination and planning involved suggested that this was no isolated incident. Further investigation revealed that the group had been monitoring Katt Williams' movements and had been waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. They had carefully planned the attack, ensuring that they would have the element of surprise on their side. As the news of the attack spread, the public's concern for Katt Williams' well-being only grew. Fans and supporters from around the world flooded social media with messages of support and well wishes, praying for the comedian's swift recovery. The medical team at the hospital worked tirelessly to stabilize Katt Williams's condition, and after several hours of intensive care, they were able to provide an update on his status. The news was both relieving and concerning. While Katt Williams had sustained serious injuries, including multiple broken bones and a severe concussion, the doctors reported that he was in stable condition and expected to make a full recovery. However, the psychological trauma of the attack would undoubtedly take time to heal, and the road to recovery would be a long and arduous one. As the world waited with bated breath for updates on Katt Williams' condition, the investigation into the attack continued to unfold. The authorities were determined to leave no stone unturned, and they worked around the clock to uncover the truth behind this horrific incident. Through their meticulous efforts, they were able to identify the individuals involved in the attack and place them under arrest. The group, it turned out, was part of a larger criminal organization with a history of violence and intimidation. The revelation sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and the public at large. How could such a brazen and targeted attack have taken place at a live event in front of hundreds of unsuspecting fans? As the news of the attack and the subsequent arrest spread, the outpouring of support for Katt Williams was overwhelming. Fans, fellow comedians, and members of the entertainment community rallied together, expressing their shock, outrage, and unwavering support for the beloved comedian. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of love and encouragement, with many sharing their favorite Katt Williams moments and expressing their gratitude for the laughter and joy he had brought into their lives. The hashtag song quickly became a rallying cry as people from all walks of life came together to show their solidarity with the embattled comedian. Even fellow entertainers, many of whom had worked with Katt Williams over the years, took to the airwaves and the internet to condemn the attack and offer their support. They spoke of the profound impact he'd had on their lives and careers and vowed to stand by him during this difficult time. As the shock and outrage over the attack began to subside, a new wave of determination and resolve emerged. Fans and members of the entertainment industry alike began to call for sweeping changes to address the issue of violence and safety at live events. They demanded that venues and event organizers take immediate action to implement more robust security measures, ensuring that such a horrific incident could never happen again. There were calls for increased security personnel, enhanced screening procedures, and a zero-tolerance policy for any disruptive or violent behavior. Moreover, the attack on Katt Williams sparked a broader conversation about the need for greater protection and support for entertainers and public figures. Many argued that the industry as a whole needed to do more to safeguard the well-being of its performers, who often find themselves in vulnerable positions while on stage or in the public eye. As the investigation continued and the calls for change echoed across the industry, the focus remained firmly on Katt Williams and his road to recovery. Despite the severity of his injuries and the trauma he had endured, the comedian's resilience and determination shone through. In the days and weeks that followed the attack, Katt Williams began to slowly but surely regain his strength and mobility. He underwent extensive physical therapy and rehabilitation, working tirelessly to overcome the physical and emotional scars left by the incident. And as he continued to heal, Katt Williams also began to speak out, sharing his story and using his platform to advocate for greater safety and security measures in the entertainment industry. He became a symbol of strength and resilience, inspiring others who had faced similar challenges to never give up and to keep fighting. The attack on Katt Williams was a devastating and deeply troubling event, one that sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and the public at large. But in the aftermath, a powerful message of resilience and change began to emerge. Katt Williams' unwavering spirit and determination to overcome this challenge have inspired countless individuals, both within the entertainment community and beyond. His story has become a rallying cry for greater safety and protection.